Well, here we are again, folks. Another MSU football season is coming on. There's a lot of bullshit happening right now. We'll get to that in a minute. Things are not looking good for the green and white. And a few months ago, they were, though. Started off 3-0. Got that win against Boston College in overtime. Everything was looking swimmingly for MSU football. Then an 8-game losing streak happened. Now, the first couple losses in the losing streak were not terrible losses, in my opinion. USC on the road, late night game. They showed some fight. Didn't look too terrible. And Nebraska the following week, they put up a good fight. They made a lot of mistakes, but they still put up a good fight against what was at the time a ranked opponent. And I guess both of those opponents were ranked, and they put up good fights. So, sitting at 3-2, they're like, okay, we beat UCLA's coming in. They're 1-4. It's homecoming. We win this game, we'll be fine. We'll win this game. We'll win all the games. We'll be fine. Then we got ass smacked 38-13. And then we lost the same score that next week to Indiana. Then we let Michigan run all over us. And then, what was our next game after that? I don't remember what our next game was. Oh, yeah, it was Minnesota getting fucked over on bad calls in overtime. No, the quarterback was not in the end zone. But they would have scored on the next play anyway, so who the fuck cares? And then we get bitch smacked by Penn State in the fourth quarter at home to end the home schedule. Then we blow a 10-point lead against Iowa when they had 0 offensive fucking points all game until the final 4 minutes of the game. They just start marching all over this fucking defense like they're Heisman candidates. And then we get to this past game. It's at Ford Field. Nobody's there. It's against Maryland. But now is when we start to play good. Scored 24 points in the first half. We had a fucking kickoff return touchdown. Our first kickoff return touchdown in 11 fucking years. To the day, 11 years. And then we proceed to almost blow the lead as Maryland's freshman quarterback throws for nearly 500 fucking yards. But we won. We won a fucking game. We won a Big Ten game. Oh my God. It was so fucking awesome. I can't believe they went for it on fourth down, but they did. They went for it on fourth down and they got it. They got a touchdown and they won the game. So we didn't finish last in the Big Ten. We didn't even finish second to last. We passed Maryland. But 4-8. 4-8 is what we finished. And what I don't get, I guess Jonathan Smith must have known something because he showed 0 emotion on the sidelines. Any point, win, lose, whatever, he showed 0 fucking emotion on the sidelines. The TV cameras would always pan over to his ass and he's like this. Touchdown. Oh no, interception. Oh, our team's getting bitch smacked. I don't care. You never even saw him like the huddles or anything either. It's like, what the fuck, man? Get out there and motivate your fucking players. I mean, you've got fucking... You could be like Aaron Glenn and do the fucking shimmy shammy dance. Or you could be like your defensive coordinator who showed some fucking life. Great job, buddy. Oh, sucks you can't sit up in the warm press box all game. You gotta actually be down on the sidelines with your fucking team. But hey, it worked. Your defense looked better. Sucks our low-life offense couldn't do fucking shit. It was on full display starting week 1. week 1. We got shut out in the second half against fucking Western Michigan. I mean, it's apparent that Aiden Childs wasn't the answer, and he got benched. Thank God. Should have made him a starting running back. Probably would have been better. He can go eat some of his own branded chips on the sideline while he getting fucking baked. And the freshman guy who came in his place, pretty good. Did pretty good. Problem is none of his fucking receivers can catch, except Nick Marsh. But they never throw to Nick Marsh because he always triple teamed. The run game looked like ass for most of the season. Every game, the story of every game from like week 4 on was we'd score on our first possession or 2 possessions and then go completely ice cold the rest of the game while the other team just fucking scored like it's nothing. I mean, USC, we were up 10-7, lost 45-31 only because we got a couple turnovers finally. Indiana, we were up 10-7 there too. Got bitch smacked 38-13. UCLA, we were up 7-0, lost 38-13. What the fuck are we doing? Same thing happened against fucking Penn State. Same thing happened against Iowa. Kind of, not really. But it just seemed like the team, even in the games that were close, like Minnesota, Iowa, they just didn't have any fight. The only game I saw any real emotion out of was Maryland. Was it because it was at Ford Field? They got the experience of being an NFL player, something that they'll never get unless your name's Ryan Eckley, or maybe your quarterback because he actually looks good, or Nick Marsh, I guess, too. It just didn't make any sense. But why would you when our coach is over there just acting like a bum on the sidelines? So obviously the question was, for our new athletic director, well, what's he going to do? What you going to do, buddy? You going to go out and fire this guy? It seems like a great idea at the time. I mean, don't even, bring up the fact that we got fucking recruiting violations. So, the 8 total wins we've gotten over the last 4 fucking seasons, yeah, they're all gone. They're all fucking gone. They've had to vacate all their fucking wins because there were like 2 guys on the team who were ineligible. Wow, made a big difference there. Surely helped us get strong record of 5-7. So no, John Smith gets 1 Big Ten win. That was Maryland. 1 Big Ten win this all time. All his wins last year, vacated. Gone. Wow, we're surely punishing the correct program there. This program is definitely benefiting off these violations. Let's just give Michigan a slap on the wrist that a donor's just going to cover. Because surely they're not going out winning fucking national championships with their violations. So, the athletic director, he's stuck between a rock and a hard place, right? Either you fire Jonathan Smith, but he has a $33 million buyout, and his whole goal coming in was to increase revenue for the university, increase revenue. So what does he do? Well, okay, so he had that option. And also, there's nobody really good to bring in right now. Like 20 other schools have coach openings. Penn State, Virginia Tech, LSU, Auburn, all the Oklahoma State, all these big schools have openings. It's the same reason why Wisconsin didn't fire Luke Fickell, even though they probably should have. Because who the hell are they going to get as a replacement? So you either do that, or you keep him, kill any good feeling in the locker room, gone. He doesn't have the locker room. We can't get any recruits. Our program's basically in the shitter, but we're saving the $33 million. and maybe better coaching will be better up on the totem pole with the coaching positions in the next year or two, right? So basically, you lose or you lose. Great spot for our program to be in right now, right? But yesterday, the decision was made. His ass is gone. $33 million flushed down the drain. Great job, Jonathan Smith. You can retire and run to the hills. Never have to step your foot in the limelight again. Just don't go jerking off on a phone call like Mel Tucker did. So that brings up the question, well, who the hell are they going to fucking hire in his place? Penn State's still open. LSU got filled. Auburn got filled. Virginia Tech got filled. So there's some spots filled. But who the hell are you going to bring in that's going to be better? Brian Kelly? Fuck no. How about maybe a guy in a lower division who's underproven and, but at least has some fight in his eyes? You bring that guy in, maybe be a little cheaper. I should get $33 million to fucking Jonathan Smith. Who agreed to that? A $33 million buyout? Who the fuck agreed to that? You know who they're bringing in, though? Not a young guy. Not Brian Kelly. Not anybody fucking notable. Pat fucking Fitzgerald. What the fuck? Pat fucking Fitzgerald. What the... I am absolutely flabbergasted that he is going to be hired as our next head coach. Sure, his record is at Northwestern was serviceable. They made the Big Ten championship once. They competed a couple times. But you know why Pat Fitzgerald's not there anymore? He got fired for a hazing scandal. Hazing scandal. Where he was trying to kill his own players because he wanted to abuse them. So that's the one thing that you didn't want to do. It was bring another fucking controversy into this goddamn athletic department. And that's exactly what you did. He's like the one guy you don't fucking hire. And you hired his ass. Oh, great. Now a guy who went 6-6 in the Big Ten West. Yeah, that Big Ten West can try and compete in this new NIL market. Oh, yeah, a decimated locker room. They're going to love the hazing stories from Northwestern players. I'm sure they're already getting them. You definitely are going to get some new recruits with that one. And maybe we'll win more games. Maybe he'll be a good coach. I don't know. I don't care. He's not the guy. I know he's not going to be the guy. But it's hard to go higher, or hard to go lower than 4-8. Unless you're UMass. Are we really going to be put on the same fucking level as UMass? I'll put this out there. My morale with this team, and a lot of other people's morale with this team, are just completely killed. Like, it was hard to watch this season. It's just so frustrating. I mean, our football program is killed to the point where it could be a decade before we even maybe make a bowl game, let alone win one. Because how much money, you don't know how much fucking money they're going to throw at this guy. Plus the $33 million they paid out to Jonathan Smith. Plus they're in the middle of a lawsuit with Mel Tucker. Plus, I think they're still paying fucking Mark D'Antonio. Like, what the fuck, guys? Your whole thing was to be able to increase revenue, to bring in money so that we can be competitive in the new NIL market, and you're going to out yourself $150 million, maybe more, in like less than a week. For what? 2, 3 more wins so we can lose in the Red Box Bowl again? Like, what are you thinking? And it sucks because because we've seen the last couple of seasons that programs that are not historically been like powerhouses in college football can be good. Indiana might win the fucking national championship this year. Ole Miss is good. Well, they might not be anymore because of Lane Kiffin's situation, but we'll go over that on the podcast. But like all these other schools, Boise State made the playoffs. You've got all these other schools that are doing like amazing stuff. So why is MSU still in the shithole? How can we not figure this shit out? Not that hard. And I'm not like defending Jonathan Smith anyway. You know, I didn't. He's not like I thought he'd be I thought he would be a good hire. I really did, but he shows no emotion, and he just can't build a team around him. The fuck. That's the state of the program right now. At least we got hockey. As their national championship window is closing, they're getting swept by Wisconsin at home. We got basketball. Basketball doing great. That's awesome. I'm loving that. And hockey will be fine, too. But we got the Lions, right? Yeah, we'll talk about the Lions later. Not right now. We'll talk about them later. Safe to say I am not the greatest football fan right now. At all. As always, fuck Michigan, fuck Ohio State, fuck the Big Ten, fuck all of them. Fuck you, Lane Kiffin, fuck Brian Kelly, fuck them all. That's all I've got to say. And let's play basketball.